Hey. I'm finally going and getting more tattoos. I haven't gotten a tattoo in like a year and a half. I don't know. It's literally in a video, so. I'm a fine line Pinterest tattoo girl. I think they're the prettiest things ever, and I don't care if I regret them when I'm 70 years old. I think I'm probably still gonna think that I'm a bad bitch and that they look cute. I have like 10 that I want to get. I have so many I want to get. I don't know which ones I'm going to get today or how many I'm gonna get. You guys will see it all. I asked ahead of time if I could film, so fingers crossed I still can, because sometimes they change their mind. Today is one of those days where literally everything has gone wrong. I already filmed everything I'm saying and this part that everything has went wrong, but then even more went wrong because I deleted those clips by accident and wiped my SD card. So that's super fun. You know, it was just like from the moment I woke up, everything was just like off, and every like minor little thing, like I dropped something or like I run into the wall, or you know, it's just like, and I don't know why that's happening. I hope getting tattoos will make me feel better, and I hope it's not gonna be a thing where I get tattoos and then I don't like them, because I can't deal with that right now. And I think it's just because I'm stressed, because I literally have like a million things going on. Things that I can't tell you, but that will be amazing in the future, but it's just like I'm super stressed right now. It is like 12:30 right now. I'm gonna leave here about like 1:15. The place is like 50 minutes away from me. I've never gone with this person before. They do such beautiful work. They like excel in fine line tattoos. And for fine line tattoos, you should find someone that excels in fine line tattoos, because like for this one, he said that he could do a super small needle. It's not as small as I wanted it. And then he told me halfway through doing it, oh yeah, it's not going to be as small as you wanted. So I'm just like, and then also, not today, but either tomorrow or the next day is going to be me getting piercings. I have had this rook piercing since I got it, and I have not gotten it resized. A lot of people in the comments are like, girl, get it resized. And I'm like, I'm just lazy. I haven't gotten it resized. I'm sorry. I'll get it resized when I go get my other one. I want to go get my other one. And I get like another cartilage, because like when my whole ear hurts, it's easier just to get it done and over with. Kind of together, not like too much, but 2 is like good for me. And then I won't be doing anything on this ear, because then I wouldn't be able to sleep. But I had a cartilage piercing over here. My freaking ear was just like rejecting the metal. I think it's called a keloid, but it got swollen, and there was like a big ball where the piercing was, and I had to end up taking it out because it just was not healing no matter how much I cleaned it. I don't know if you can see, but I have a scar right there. I don't really know how that works, if like I'm allowed to re-pierce over that. I need to hurry up. I don't know why I'm lollygagging. I kind of have like no time to get ready. We're gonna see what this looks like. This is like a 3rd day blowout, and I re-trimmed my bangs, and I low-key trimmed one of the sides shorter than the other one, but hey, it works. Something I'll do that helps not use heat on my bangs all the time is literally right when I wake up, I will go in with a Velcro roller and just roll them up and just leave them in there all morning. And it literally like does the same exact thing as blow drying them. I took a shower last night, so I don't need to take a shower or anything, but I am just gonna rinse my face with water. I feel like it just like preps my face for when I put my moisturizers and stuff on. Like it just sinks in there better. Blessing in disguise. The person just told me they're running late and we should do 2:30 instead of 1:30, but that gives me more time to not rush. My camera keeps like overheating. God is really testing me today, but it's okay, and I'm doing good. Happy vibes. It is so hard when you're just like having one of those days where you have like so much like anger and stuff, to just be happy. And that's one thing I've been practicing, because I do this thing where in the morning, if something goes wrong and I get super frustrated or stressed or something, I let it ruin my entire day. And literally, who is that hurting but myself? It's kind of stupid, but that's what my brain says to do, and we all know she's kind of unhealthy. Now that I have more time, I guess I can go in with a serum instead of just a moisturizer. I am not in a makeup mood today, so I'm just going with brow gel. Skip here if you don't want to hear me talk about a bunch of random crap and just to see the tattoos. I've been listening to like more 60s, 70s, 80s music, mainly 70s. I was listening to Mamma Mia and I was like, I want to watch the music video. I put it on and there was something that I noticed that made me feel like so much better about myself, and it was so refreshing because you literally don't see it nowadays at all. When they're saying Mamma Mia, there's like a close-up shot of their mouths. Now, especially people on TV and the internet, not everybody does this, but people in the public eye that everyone else sees, so they think everyone looks like that. You know, they get braces, they do teeth whitening strips, literally getting teeth like shaved down so there's no ridges, lip filler, everywhere filler, you know what I mean? And in this shot, close-up of the mouth, it looked like a real person. The teeth were in society's eyes like perfect, you know? They were like overlapping a little bit, they were stained a little bit, they had some ridges, their lips looked real and not like filled with filler and like were uneven. You guys know my lips are my biggest insecurity, but I'm terrified to get lip filler because I feel like I would get it and then I wouldn't like recognize myself, and it's just like not a road I want to go down because I feel like it's just a bad road to go down. Not saying I'm never getting them though, because I know myself and you never know. It was just like really refreshing, and it like puts into perspective though like how literally everything on the internet and the TV is fake. And I know I'm on the internet saying that, but it's like just crazy. Like I had braces, I do teeth whitening, but I did that because the root of it was an insecurity. Obviously during that time there was that time frames type of thing. People still did makeup and looked a certain way on magazines and stuff like that, and it was its own form of what it is today, if you get what I'm saying. But people still looked like real people, and I feel like it's literally like rare to see that now. That's why it's like so important to go out in real life to see real life people. That is like one of the reasons why I've been trying to go out more recently, especially with doing like social media as a job. Just being home and looking at social media all day long, your like perception of freaking reality changes. Like you forget what real life people are like. And I know that sounds really dramatic. I feel like people who do social media as a job don't talk about this, and this is like such a real thing. Like when I'm in it, like I'm going on social media all the time and I'm posting on it so consistently, it makes me like closed off from the rest of the world. And I feel like that's why so many people on social media, like when they get bigger amounts of followers and stuff, become like so unrelatable. They're just like closed off. Anyways, me like realizing that like everything is fake and shit on the internet definitely made me change the way that I post on the internet. Like I want you guys to know this. I don't use filters. I completely stopped photoshopping. I stopped doing like blurring filters on my face, and I kind of want to make a whole video about this and like how to help your confidence, but this is just like a little tidbit of what I want to talk about in that video. I didn't realize how much blurring filters, just face filters in general, affected my confidence until I stopped using them. It was like a year ago now when I just started posting my face with no filters on. My face was like at its worst point with acne, and even with the filters you could see it because my acne was so intense. And like in high school, when I tell you I was so insecure, I would go into like a face app, I would blur my skin, I would remove my pimples, save it, and delete the original picture. That is so unhealthy. Then when I would look at myself in the mirror, I would literally hate myself so much. So that is really what made me not want to use them anymore. First 2 to 3 weeks, really freaking hard. It just felt wrong because I had always done it. But then after that, my confidence was literally like skyrocketing. Like when I looked at myself in the mirror, I didn't feel ugly anymore. And I know this sounds like freaking crazy. It like really helped my confidence. I'm completely filter free. I mean, also like do the exposure and like saturation and stuff on like Instagram pictures, but like TikTok, I make sure not to use the beauty filter anymore. And like I'm not saying if you use filters to feel bad, I'm just saying how it affected me. If it doesn't affect you like that, then keep using them. I am just sharing my experience because I hadn't realized how much they were affecting my life. That's literally all I'm doing. I'm gonna go get dressed, and then I literally think I'm gonna play Fortnite until I have to leave. The shape of this hood makes me look like the thumbs from Spy Kids. I'm super happy to say that literally all of the tattoos turned out more perfect than I imagined. We're in the car, 10-minute drive away, so convenient. Every single fine line artist that I look for that, you know, excels in fine line tattoos, an hour to 2 hours away. And I'm just like, I don't want to drive an hour to get to you because a lot of fine line tattoos need touch-ups. And then like next time if I need a touch-up, I don't want to drive to you for an hour to get like a 10-minute touch-up. Like that's so annoying. already 10 out of 10. I get there, I am nervous, but literally all the people there were so freaking nice. They were so chill. I show them the pictures right away. They go and get them like printed and all that stuff. They tell me the sizes I should get so it doesn't like get mushy or anything, because I do like smaller tattoos. The first one that they did was this little mushroom. This doesn't even look like a tattoo, but this is exactly what I wanted. Like, this looks like a sticker. Okay, I'm gonna let you guys name him in the comments. It's a him. I don't know why, but the vibe is a he. And we need to name him. I'm thinking Harold. I don't know. I am literally obsessed with mushrooms. I've been like for so long. I used to draw them like on the side of like my notebooks and like homework and shit when I was in school. Not in like a drug way. If anyone ever came over to my apartment and had no idea like about me, I have like mushrooms everywhere. And they'd be like, you definitely do drugs. Next up, I wanted little stars. You know, I see these all over hand. I know we're all not the biggest fans of Hailey Bieber, but I do really like her hand tattoos, but I don't know if I can do hand tattoos. But I love these little twinkle stars, and I love when they're like sporadically like around a sticker type of sleeve. So these are the little ones that I picked. I'm definitely gonna be getting more kinds of little ones like that. There's also like a fairy tattoo that I want. It's kind of like the same vibe. And then one that I've literally been wanting for so freaking long is actually from an art piece, and it's the melting clock. I can't get over this one. Literally, like, look at that. It's flawless. This freaking tattoo artist is so talented. Like, I'm obsessed. So like I've told you guys before, this arm is all gonna be black tattoos. This arm is red tattoos. I saw this and I just instantly knew that I needed this one. And I got there and I didn't know that this artist wasn't a color artist as well. Like, a lot of artists will only do black tattoos or only do color, and they only do black and red. So I was like, oh no, like it's totally fine. Like, I'm not about to like throw a hissy fit. I'm gonna just find somewhere else to get it. And then they took like another look at the picture and they're like, oh, I can do that if you want. And I'm like, are you sure? And they were like, yeah. So I'm so obsessed. I love, 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 love the green. Yes, this was going to be an arm just full of red, but I want a tattoo with green in it because I low-key want to see how the green stays in my skin, because literally everyone reacts to tattoos differently. Like, other people I know, the red in their tattoos fades like super quick. But some people, it's like it'll stick in there, and it's different like for every color, for literally every person. Some people ink just sticks in way better, and other people it just fades in a year. So I've had all my red tattoos for I think almost 2 years now, a year and a half, I'm not sure, and they're still thriving. Like, they're still very red. And let me just say, it is not okay how much getting tattoos makes my serotonin levels go up. And you guys saw this morning, I was having a really bad time, but I needed this. I needed a win today because I was not doing good today. I actually was gonna get another one, and I was gonna get a rose right in here. You can slightly see the patch, but we did kind of run out of time. But she did say I could come either tomorrow or the next day if I wanted to, but I do already kind of have plans. But you guys will obviously see if I go back and get it. Every single time I get tattoos, I will lather them in Aquaphor, especially before I go to bed. On my piercings and my tattoos, I use antiseptic wash because it's really hard to find a antibacterial soap that has literally zero fragrance in it or zero essential oils, like any of that. An antiseptic wash, there's one at CVS that I always get, and it's perfect, but I'm not 100% sure where it is right now. But yeah, I just take on a clean Q-tip and kind of just cover it in Aquaphor. I don't put a band-aid on it or anything. You know, yeah, it's gonna get on my clothes and stuff. I just make sure to wear a long sleeve that I don't really care about, so it doesn't get all over my blankets and stuff. But this is what I've done for all of my tattoos, and all of them have healed literally perfectly. And of course, I'm gonna be super careful about going in the sun the next few days especially, but like honestly for the next like 2 to 3 weeks, I'm gonna be putting like an excessive amount of sunscreen on them when I go out. I will see you guys when I see you guys. It is 2 days later, and I just got back from getting my ears pierced. If you've been following me for a while, like a year ago or like a year and a half ago, I got my rook piercing on my right ear done. This is like the original one that I wanted. I wanted a gold hoop. The other one was silver, and I never wear silver jewelry. I only wear gold. Finally got that changed. So I'm so happy because they had a window so Tyler could film it all for you guys. When I was sitting there, I turned around to like look at Tyler, And I turn around and there's all these girls there like waving and I'm like, oh my god, like
in my own opinion, I'll go walking those streets.
She's like, all these little young bitches are looking at me.
I know,
When she first turned around, I saw her face all red.
oh my god, I swear I've seen this girl on my TikTok. Dude, I've literally seen her all on my TikTok like every freaking day.
Oh, she has like another cute tattoo on this side.
I know, I saw that.
And they knew me from TikTok and I got like so nervous. But hello, if you're somehow seeing this, thank you for watching my stuff. But yeah, I just got so nervous and then I knew I had to lay down and this shirt like opens so my boobs were to people. So I was like this and she was like, oh, can you put your hands down? She's like, you have to put your hands down so you don't go like this if it hurts. So I was like, I gotta make sure my yitties are in there. And then I put my hands down. I was like trying not to breathe. And then moving on to the other ear, I finally got my other rook piercing.
So
Is it done? She did it already?
Oh no, I think she's about to. Oh shit, never mind.
And if you subscribe to his YouTube,
No flinch or anything.
She's a pro at this point.
Damn.
you do what?
Queen.
And I was like, you know, if I'm going in, I might as well get another one that isn't too crazy, that isn't gonna be like crazy for the healing process. And I have to do my ears pretty slow because they take a while to heal. My third lobe done. And I wanted just a super little stud.
Oh, is she getting two? Yeah. I wanna like watch this.
Yeah, what's her YouTube?
Kaylee, K-A-Y-L-I, and then Boyle. How you feeling?
My ear is on fire.
She's on your TikTok.
Oh my god, no way. I get asked if, oh, did that hurt really bad? And I have a pretty high pain tolerance. Like tattoos don't really hurt for me that much. It's not like the piercing itself that hurt, it's afterwards, it's the healing process. Like my biggest tip if you're gonna get cartilage piercings, do one ear at a time. And I know that's so annoying, but you'll thank me later when you have to sleep. Something I didn't even think about and I don't even know how is showering. Showering and washing your hair, accidentally getting your hair stuck in them and like accidentally hitting them when you're brushing your hair. What like my dream ears are going to be one day when I finally get them finished. 3 cartilage, 3 lobe, a rook, and then maybe one that's like in here. I've also thought about this one. I think it's called like tragus or something like that, but most people that I see that get this one, it gets infected, but the one right here can help with headaches and migraines and stuff like that, and they're actually like beneficial. I don't know if it's like a pressure point or something, I don't know. Yay! Okay, I'm super happy. Next time I get my ears pierced will be when this is healed and I can sleep on it and touch it and it's totally fine. And then I'll get this side done and I'm gonna try and get my cartilage done again and then get my 3rd lobe on this side. This hurt more than this. For me, I don't know why. The main thing with this one that I feel like a lot of people aren't prepared for when they get it is you're gonna hear like a really big crunch and it's like that's like the one thing that like ooh like makes me like shiver, you know?
I don't know if you like the way I put my words together, but I need you to stick with me just like some birds of feathers, or like bricks and scales hand in hand.